Oh, I'm playing a game. It's called Say What You See.
Well, could you say what you see a little more quietly?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 banned Disney movies.
Medicine, go down. Well, goodbye, Governor. Sorry to trouble.
For this list, we'll be looking at films from the House of Mouse that were denied release in different parts of the world, even if the decision was eventually overturned. Comment below which of these movies you'd hate waiting on the most. Number 10, Beauty and the Beast. Disney's live-action remake of this beloved classic broke ground by portraying supporting character LeFou as gay.
Every guy here'd love to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps.
But the move also stirred considerable controversy, both in the US and especially overseas. The moment in question lasts for just a few seconds in a sprawling 2-hour fantasy film, and doesn't involve anything particularly overt. But just the implication was enough to get the entire movie withdrawn from theaters in Kuwait. The film's censorship board in Malaysia demanded that the moment be cut, but Disney refused. In the end, Disney had to bump up the movie's age rating for Malaysia cinemas.
Well, there's no one as easy to bolster as you.
Too much? Yep.
Number 9, Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. Jack Sparrow's second voyage on the high seas sailed all the way to $1 billion at the box office, and all without dropping anchor in China.
And whatever this key unlocks, inside there's something valuable. So we're setting out to find whatever this key unlocks.
No.
Despite the brand's popularity, the pirate couldn't dock in the country due to the film's supernatural content and violence, especially the inclusion of ghosts and cannibals.
The feast is about to begin.
Though the movie far from endorses the diet of the latter, it seems that seeing Jack and Will strung up like roasted pigs was too much for censors, sinking Dead Man's Chest in the country.
Save me.
Jack, what did you tell them? No!
Number 8, Eternals. The Marvel Us relationship between Phastos and husband Ben Stoss ruffled a few feathers.
Hello. Can we help you?
Hey, Jack. Ben. Hey, guys. These are my friends from college.
The film had an uphill battle from the start, since comments made years prior by director Chloe Zhao barred it from a Chinese release.
You guys did that?
I love you so much.
However, other countries refused to play it due to its inclusion of the MCU's first openly gay hero. The representation led to some intense standoffs with overseas censors. The film was banned in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and Oman, where fans were left waiting eternally for a release. Disney ended up caving in to calls for cuts in a few other countries, though, removing all love scenes.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. I mean, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
Number 7, Onward. Another small step forward in representation, another countrywide ban.
I'm not super great in this kind of situation, and I'm starting to freak out a little bit, and I'm all sweaty and weird, and I don't know what to say.
The only mention of LGBTQ+ content in Onward comes when Lena Waithe's character, Spectre, makes an innocuous comment about her girlfriend's daughter.
It's not easy being a new parent. My girlfriend's daughter got me pulling my hair out, okay?
It's a throwaway line in the movie, but stopped the film from moving onward to theaters in some countries, including Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. In other countries, such as Russia, the film was allowed but edited, changing the lines to "my sister's daughter" or "my partner's daughter."
I've almost got enough saved up for a sweet paint job.
Number 6, Mary Poppins. A spoonful of sugar didn't help this classic feature go down.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
After floating with her umbrella for over 30 years, censors finally grounded Miss Poppins, but not due to any cultural insensitivity or controversial political stance. Instead, the Chinese government made a blanket ban against media that blended live action and animated content.
It's a jolly old day with Mary. Now wonder that it's Mary that we love.
Why? Well, apparently it was a move to help foster the country's own animation industry without influence from foreign works. Oddly, it seems they only targeted hybrid features and not fully animated films.
If they must go on outings, these outings ought to be fraught with purpose, yes, and practicality.
Number 5, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Sam Raimi's sequel to Doctor Strange introduced superhero America Chavez into the MCU.
Do I know you?
The The character is queer in the comics and has two mothers, which set off red flags in the Persian Gulf countries Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Qatar.
Where's this?
Home. My mom's.
The film board in Egypt was also nonplussed. All refused to release the film. Saudi Arabia's film board asked Disney to cut the references to Chavez's mothers, but Disney refused. The movie was also banned in China, apparently for including a yellow newspaper box for the Epoch Times, which is blocked in mainland China. It's a shame that out of all the multiverses Chavez can teleport to, she found herself in one where her live-action debut was so controversial.
Not on purpose.
Wong is back there alone with Wanda, and I'm the only hope he has.
I can't control my powers.
You must be able to control it somehow. Even I could... Sorry.
Number 4. West Side Story. Steven Spielberg's modern reimagining of this beloved musical came with a few adjustments to the source material.
You done good, buddy boy.
Notably, the standout role of Anybody's was reinterpreted as transgender. This update fit well with the character's journey and allowed non-binary actor Iris Menace a chance to represent their community.
Where'd you come from?
Down the chimney like Santa Claus.
However, it also meant that the film faced bans from Persian Gulf countries.
Beat it.
Disney resisted calls for cuts, although they did end up editing out intimacy scenes in order to secure a release in the United Arab Emirates. Number 3. Der Führer's Face. Nothing sells war quite like a talking duck, or at least that was what Disney hoped. Donald got in on the propaganda craze during the 40s to help sell war bonds, but the nightmarish portrayal of the Nazis eventually had some pushback. In 2010, a Russian court banned it on the grounds it endorsed extremist behavior. While that censorship was overturned in 2016, finding the 8-minute short anywhere hasn't always been a piece of cake either. Disney kept the film in the vault for over 60 years, with its first true home video release not coming until 2004.
Attention, workers! Through the kindness of the Führer, now comes the vacation with pay. Ah, the beautiful Alps.
Number 2. Lightyear. This film aspired to go to infinity and beyond, but didn't quite make it everywhere.
I got engaged.
Oh, wow. That's great. What's her name?
Kiko. She's one of the science crew.
A scene that featured a same-sex kiss drew the ire of film board in much of the Arab world, including Bahrain, Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Oman, Palestine, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Syria, and the United Arab Emirates.
What are you doing?
I'm court-martialing myself.
It also wasn't released in Russia, Malaysia, or Kazakhstan. It's actually fortunate that the kiss made it into the film at all. Allegedly, the scene was cut a few months before release, but reinstated after pressure from employees prompted Disney to vocally oppose the Florida Parental Rights and Education Act, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Christopher Robin. Winnie the Pooh is about as uncontroversial as you can get.
Oh, yes. Doing nothing often leads to the very best of something.
But this mature take on the character was borrowed from China for a reason completely out of the honey-loving bear's control: the power of internet memes.
You're different, and people don't like things that are different.
So, I shouldn't be me.
All the way back in 2013, a picture that compared Chinese President Xi Jinping to Pooh circulated on the web. Being the internet, it didn't take long at all for it to become a full-on phenomenon. The government didn't take too kindly to the continued comparisons, and it led to Christopher Robin being denied a visa to Chinese theaters.
It's all on you, Robin.
Oh, good heavens.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.